Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to do a voiceover of a makeup look I did the other day. First, I'm just moisturizing my face. I did previously cleanse it before sitting down to do this. And I'm going to start with my eyes. This is with the e.l.f. primer. I like to do that first because I tend to get a lot of fallout, whether the palette actually has it or not. It just happens on me, so I like to do that first so I can clean it up. First, gonna go in with the Lorac palette. I got this on sale in Ulta for like 10 bucks, I think, and I'm just gonna go in with that orangey nude kind of skin color tone to kind of set down the primer. That way I have kind of a smooth base. At least, I've heard that from YouTubers, and it tends to work. I really like to do this step while doing my makeup, so I just do that on both eyes. I'm taking a Real Techniques, I believe it's a crease brush, going with the brown color into my crease just to do some definition, and it's going to be the beginning color. This is a blending brush, I believe, from Real Techniques, but I do like that to try and diffuse the edges when it comes to putting color on my eye, because you don't want to have too much of a harsh edge. I'm going in with the Blink palette that I had gotten from the BoxyCharm in July. It's the Electric Eyes palette, and I'm going in with that Cranberry shade. And at first you'll see that I did it and I didn't wet the brush with any sort of setting spray, but I am now, as you can see, because it does help to make it more vibrant. I really like that. I'm going to try out other colors, and other looks later. I'm going back with that crease brush that has just no extra color on it, but it's just, going to help diffuse the edges into the brown that I had laid before doing the Cranberry shade. I'm just going back in with that Real Techniques brush. Again, a lot of this is always going to be about blending, making sure you have soft edges. Sorry, I keep looking off. I was watching something while doing this. But I am going in with the darker brown shade there. This is from a Makeup Revolution palette, just to kind of give some definition to the corners of the eye. And again, back in with the brush to go ahead and diffuse it, soften it up. And I think this might be a smoky type of eye. I'm still learning, so I'm not really sure if you would consider it to be that, but I do like a lot of times this type of look. I like to go with burgundy, cranberry types of colors a lot of times on my eyes, with the darker corners. Blend, blend, blend. I feel like I cut a lot of this because I was blending so much. But I'm going back in with that cranberry because when you blend, sometimes you do wipe away some of the color. So this next section is just mainly packing it back onto the lid. That way you can kind of see it and it's not like it was faded away. And I went back in with the brown, made that a little bit darker, just like I did with the cranberry. Going back into that Lorac mini palette, I'm going back to that brown shade that I started with that was in the crease of the eye to kind of give that more color and diffuse all of the colors together and make it softer and not as harsh. Now I'm just taking some makeup remover from Mary Kay to wipe that mess right under my eye. As you can see, that's why I like to do my eyes first, because you never know what's really going to happen as far as your eyeshadow. Plus it can help to kind of, wing it out, if you want to make the edge a little bit sharp. As far as this is some Morphe type of liquid liner that I had gotten from like the Wish app or the Cute app or something. But I do like it for a winged liner. And it takes me a while, so I did cut out a lot of that as well. So now I'm just going to prime my face, getting some extra eyeshadow off of my face there. And I use the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer because especially on my cheekbones I tend to be a little bit more dry. And then I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I'm in the color Soft Beige, and I think that's my color for summertime. Usually I am, in a lighter ivory type of shade. As you can see, I don't have much color to my skin. But I'm basically doing this in section because I find that this particular foundation can tend to dry a little bit fast, so I can't always blend it out right away. And one time I did do it with my whole face, and then I took the Real Techniques Miracle Sponge, and you know, some parts didn't blend as easy. So that's what I did. And basically that's done with me for the whole thing there. And then I go ahead and I do some concealer under my eyes. You'll see on my forehead, on my chin, and I use the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Fair. You kind of want it to be a little bit lighter than your skin tone just because you want it to be brighter and brightening. And then I'm going in with the other side of the sponge with the Coty Airspun in Translucent, that powder. It's been pretty good so far. I've only had it and used it a couple of times, but I think I like it. Now I'm going in with another palette that I got from the BoxyCharm in July, and this is the Bare Minerals. One side is matte, one side is glow, and I'm just putting that on the other sides of my face that I did not bake or set with the Coty Airspun. I like it because it's a little bit lighter and I don't want to have it too powdery. I like on my cheeks. And now I'm going in with the Winky Lux eyebrow pencil that I had also gotten from the BoxyCharm in July. I got this little e.l.f. palette from Walmart the other day. This is in St. Lucia, but I'm using the bronze shade in the duo to kind of contour and warm up the cheeks. I still am trying to get the hang of doing the contour slash bronze. You know, it's as far as this, I think I like the overall bronzy look. I'm still getting used to the actual contour look. And then I just took the blush of the duo and threw that on the apples of my cheeks. That's why you see a lot of people tend to smile, because you really only want it in that section. And then I'm going in with that orangey pinkish shade in the Lorac palette. It is a blush shade, but later on you'll find that I don't know that I really liked it on top of the e.l.f. blush that I already used. I probably should have already left it the way it was, but hey, you live and you learn. And anytime you see me with the orange powder brush, it's more of trying to diffuse the edges, trying to soften it up, blend it out a little bit. This is the Fiona Styles highlighting. I think it's an illuminating palette. I had gotten it on Ulta, again, cheap, it was on sale. And I'm using the e.l.f. highlighting brush. I really have to get better at doing this without getting distracted. I don't know, I guess it was just good what was on the computer. So I decided to go over the highlighter, and you see I accidentally broke it. Sometimes you don't know your own strength. But this is the e.l.f. highlighter. I think it's in Blushing Gems. I don't have it in front of me right now to know the exact title of it, but sometimes I like to go on just with my fingers because I do feel like sometimes it just kind of packs it there without, you know, it makes it a little more vibrant. But I'm going in real quick. You won't see it there because it takes me a while to put it there, but the Ritzy Natural Black eyelashes from the brand Kiss, and then I use the Maybelline Colossal Spider Effect for the mascara. With this I'm using an Essence lip pencil. I believe it's nude. I don't have that right in front of me right now either. But I do like to line my lips, usually the whole thing, not necessarily just the outline. But I like to do the whole thing because I do find that it helps with any lipstick or liquid lipstick that I'm going to go in with it after. And I do believe it helps to hold it a little bit better. And the liquid lipstick that I'm going in with right now is the NYX Lingerie. I'm not exactly sure the title of that one, but it is more of a brown. I know I feel like they have a lot of nudes when I go to Ulta and I see the list there, but it's a brownie kind of color. which I do feel like goes well with the eye look. And this is the completed look as far as this eye is concerned. You can see there I was like, I don't know if I really like it, but I did really like the eye makeup. It is something I posted on Instagram and Facebook the other day. So if you see this look is familiar, that's why. And, you know, you only get better from here. I do really like that, and I think I'm getting better little bit by little bit on the eyeliner. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and subscribe if you'd like these videos so far. Have a great day.